Okay, guys, so we're getting ready to make the mitzvah of lighting our Hanukkah lights, and we've been talking all about oil this year. Everything's about oil, and it's just a it's a beautiful way of doing the mitzvah, and it doesn't have to be hard necessarily. I picked up a pack of oil lights, from local Judaica store. Hopped on the bus, went picked them up, already pre-filled with olive oil, wicks, and everything set up. So I don't even have to worry about filling everything. Everything's already done here. All I need to do is just take the stopper off of them and put them in place on our little stand that they even provide for there. Inside of the case of some of these good sets, you will have everything that you need to actually make this possible. The matches that you need to light up with, an extra candle for lighting. And for those of you who've never done this before, this is actually how we're going to do this. But what we've been talking about is the Sephardi and the Midrashic tradition of lighting the Shamash last, maybe if we go through the mechanics and everything, you can see exactly how this works and what I'm talking about here. So we do in fact have set up right here just a little stand that they set up as a menorah. What we do first is that we need to light this candle. It's very important that we light this candle. The reason that we light this candle is so that it is apparent that as we're lighting and everything, these are the lights that we are lighting. We are going to first light this, then bless, and the blessings are going to, once they're finished, being said, we're going to go ahead and start lighting all of our lights. Okay, and then once we're done with that, we can put this out. But first, we start out with lighting this first. We do not want people to misunderstand that this is our mitzvah light. We do not want to misconstrue by saying a blessing over this. We light this one first. So here we go, and we will light now. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehalit ner Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa nisim le'avoteinu bayamim hahem bizman hazeh. Now, in this cutaway moment, we are actually saying some additional prayers. But I want to make it clear. Here's what we do: is we say our blessings. First night, it's three blessings. We say the blessings over the lights, for the lights themselves. We say the additional blessing for Shasta Nisim. We say the Shehechianu, that Hashem has brought us to this season. And of course, depending on your tradition, Ashkenazis say Matzor afterwards. There are other psalms that in other songs, depending on your tradition, that you might say. But it is standard tradition for most of us that after we light, the first thing that we do is we say Hanerot Hallelu, because that we are saying the prayer that we are kindling these lights, and what we are commemorating is discussed within that paragraph. And Then we move forward from there. But that's really it when it comes to the liturgy itself of having to light the candles. So, as we, light, it's the same in all traditions. What we do is that we go from, even though we start setting up our lights going from right to left, like the order that we read in Hebrew. Nonetheless, we start lighting from left to right. We light all of our lights that we have for that day. Today is day 3. This is the evening of night 3. And then we light our Shamash light. There you have it, people.